Welcome to Lumina. This is a civilization that was created after a worldwide blackout changed life forever. When technology failed and society collapsed, a group of survivors came together to rebuild. Instead of rebuilding the old world, they created something new, based on knowledge, cooperation, equality, and service to others. This presentation will take you through the history, beliefs, government, economy, and just everyday life of the people of Lumina. There was the Great Blackout. It all began with a massive global power outage. Electricity disappeared, communication stopped, and cities around the world could no longer function. People had to rely on one another just to survive. In the middle of this chaos, a small group of survivors settled in a valley surrounded by mountains. This moment marked the beginning of Lumina. The five founders. Five individuals became the founders of Lumina. Elis Bright used his engineering knowledge to create water systems and windmills. Nora Val preserved books and established schools so knowledge would never be lost. Marcus Stone built the community's first homes and schools. Lena Rivers became the first healer, caring for the sick and injured. Jonas Reed developed farms that allowed the settlement to feed itself, and together, these founders created the foundation for an entirely new society. Their cultures and values. From the beginning, Lumina was built around a few important values. Knowledge is meant to be shared freely. Books and records are protected, while food and water are shared during showers. And every citizen contributes to the community. People greet one another by saying, "May your light grow," and families spend time reading together before dinner, instead of praying. These traditions remind everyone that wisdom and cooperation are more valuable than wealth and power, because with that is greed. What does the government look like? Lumina operates as a democratic state with elected leaders. At the top of the government is the High Chancellor, followed by the Council of Representatives and several ministries that oversee healthcare, education, environmental protection, and public safety, of course. Although religion plays an important role in society, political decisions are made by elected officials rather than religious leaders. Every citizen earns the right to vote after completing the Right of Light. Slide 6. Also, the Right of Light's kind of like when you turn 18. Slide 6. Right of Light and language. When citizens reach the age of 17 here, 17, they complete the Right of Light, the most important rite of passage in Lumina. They spend time learning from elders before completing a community project that we would probably call college that benefits others. Once finished, they are officially recognized as adults. The people of Lumina also develop their own language, with unique sounds and words that reflect their focus on knowledge, friendship, leadership, and peace. So, what does family and marriage look like? Families play a huge role in Lumina. Kinship is traced through both parents, making every side of the family equally important. Marriage is based on love and mutual respect. While same-sex marriage is fully accepted, couples are encouraged to marry outside their own kinship groups to strengthen relationships between communities. Extended families often live and work together, creating strong support systems for future generations. They like to keep their grandparents involved. Luminism. The religion of Lumina is called Luminism. Followers believe in one creator, known as the Eternal Light. They believe people are rewarded after death based on how they live their own life. Citizens worship through prayer, community service, and festivals, where lanterns are lit to symbolize hope and unity. Religious leaders, known as light keepers, guide the community while teaching kindness, honesty, and compassion. What does the economy look like, and how do they go around their everyday life? Lumina combines advanced technology with sustainable living. Artificial intelligence helps improve farming through automated harvesting, smart irrigations, and drones. While citizens continue working together to grow food, the economy combines redistribution with free markets, ensuring everyone's basic needs are met while still encouraging innovation and trade. Education, healthcare, housing, and food are considered basic rights for every citizen. Equality in society. Equality is one of the strongest values in Lumina. People of every race, ethnicity, religion, gender, and background are treated with equal dignity and respect. Different cultures and traditions are celebrated instead of divided. Careers and leadership positions are based on ability rather than gender, and children grow up learning empathy, cooperation, and respect for every individual. Justice and foreign affairs. The justice system focuses on rehabilitation whenever is possible. Most crimes are addressed through education, counseling, community service, and restitution instead of just punishment. Lumina maintains the Guardians of Light, a defensive military whose mission is to protect the nation rather than seek conquest. Immigration is welcomed for people willing to contribute to society, while diplomacy remains the nation's first response to conflict. What is the Lantern of Unity? The Lantern of Unity is the most recognizable symbol of Lumina. Every citizen receives one after completing the Rite of Light. Its glowing crystal represents the eternal light, which they believe in, while its 6 rays symbolize the values of knowledge, honesty, compassion, equality, and community and stewardship of nature. It reminds every citizen that even a single light becomes stronger when shared with others. Sum it all up, Lumina represents a society built on cooperation instead of competition. By valuing education, equality, and sustainability and service, it creates a world where every citizen has the opportunity to succeed while helping others do the same, instead of competing just to be the best. Although it is a fictional civilization, many of its ideas could inspire positive change in our own world. Thank you for taking the journey through Lumina.